Hello everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. So, continuing on our journey. Today we will be trying to make this. Uh, this is another icon challenge that we'll try to complete today. Okay, so again, this is like a box in box. So this can be the body. Then you have a main. Now inside main you have. Oh no, this has to be right. So that cross. This has to be anchored there. And then see, this is going to be one box, right? So you can have this thing as in one. So this is column flex. And then you can have one, two. And this is again. So inside a column, you have another div with three elements, right? Row flexed. And then you have the share link. Mhm. So let's start. Let's start. Let's start building it. So I have already set up my index.html. So now let us set up our uh, let's add in style.css, and then yeah, that event has to be clickable, right? So we'll see. So we'll add in a new file saying style.css. So let's make, so in style.css let's have the uh, let's set everything to default. So we'll do, we can have star, and then, and even before being set up to default, right? Okay, yeah, let's restore this to say, for timing, let's remove the margin 0. Let's make the box sizing to a border box, so that, okay. Then let's go back here. um so inside this, let's have a main container tagged in. Let's have main. Inside that, let's have a container like element. Then, so here is what we are going to do, right? First, that is okay, so first is going to be my, that is VG, right? So let's have that as time slot. And then let's have a, this is a header, right? So let's say this is send install link to mobile devices. So we have that h1 just set up. uh then we have, what was going this is there a way I can zoom? Mm, Okay, so then let's have that paragraph, right? Uh, let's set up the paragraph, and then that is going to be uh, send send SMS, and then inside that paragraph, I'm going to send via SMS or visit the private URL on mobile device to install the app directly. Okay, the mobile device to install the app directly to the device. Okay, so that paragraph is set here. So once I have the paragraph, then I add that in the div, right? So div dot form. So first element you have is basically that uh, so you have a big container. No, then you need the flags as well, right? So inside the form you have an input, you have that flag, and then yeah, let's have the input first. This is input. Uh, this is going to be number. So let's make it telephone, and then there should be something called as placeholder, right? That placeholder is going to say uh, enter the mobile enter the mobile number, and then you have uh, this has to be inside the form, right? And then you have that button, right? So let's say button. Uh, so inside is going to say submit, right? Submit. And the submit option, right? Oh, I can make this. Yeah, I can have this way. It's looking much better. And then below you have share link. So outside the form, this is the form, right? So then you have another div. Oh, you have a paragraph that is for share link, right? So basically it has a text that says share link, and then you have some link, right? So you can do this is link, I guess. Let's say div dot link, and then the anchor tag can you can have that href. It's small. Then you have href to be say right now. Let's have hash set here. Let's start the live server. So let's go open the live server. Server started. Let's have it again. Let's minimize OBS. So basically we have the button, even we have the this contain let's spell it. We have the container setup, then we have the time, we have the h1 header, we have send via SMS or visit it's private. Private URL. So let's we have this. Then we have the button. So button padding we have to add, right? You can work on. So now let's start working on the button for the time being. So let's work on first thing that the most easy is to work on button. So let's work on button. Yeah, so let's go. Although that should be second to button, you can add in a padding there. Uh, so we need. So this is looking somewhat like rectangle, right? So top padding has to be lesser than sides. So let's say padding, since it is inside it's text, right? So you can say okay, and then padding in line, and this is I guess left hand side. It's just to be 1.4 now. Yeah, we need to change the color, right? So let's make the color as white. Add in a background color. No, yeah, we need blue, right? Okay, so now this is which shade of blue? Let's check. Okay, so now let's add in colors. So let's go. Let's add in our root. Oh, root has to be on the top. This is the root. So you add in the root. Now this is the button color, right? So button color is hyphen color, and then no, this is from some other file. It's coming. So the value is this. Let's give it. So background color has to be where hyphen. Let's see the live server. No, let's close this. Oh, isn't it connected? The styles.ca. Oh, it's out of the photo. No. And now let's. So the this border none you have to make, right? It's getting a blackish border. Yeah, let's get rid of the. Do we have a blackish border like that? I guess no. So I have the padding set up. Okay, when we move our cursor, make it point. So let's add it. Now, so the edges are curved, right? So we have to have border. Uh, so it's curved. It's only on the right hand side. It's curved. It's saying. So I have border top, right radius, and then I border top, bottom as well. I guess it has to be bottom. Oh no, so top no bottom. Okay, let's add in the values. So it's covered by same amount, 0.3 Yeah, so it's covered from this is going to get attached to this, I guess, I feel. And then the font, uh, okay, it's not that bad. Let's move this thing down. Let's have in a flex coming in. This is main, this is body, right? So let's work on body. Body will be, I guess, Let's have the body. First is you make the main container go down, make it center. So you justify content center and you do align items. So right now it won't be a center, I guess, because there is no margin. Yeah, so there is no specific. It's still at the top, right? Uh, yeah, the moment I give it a min height, it will go to center. So let's give it min height and then say this is 100 view height hyphen colon. So now I guess it will be, isn't it? Save. So now I guess it should be down. Yeah, so it's centered. It's exactly in the center right now. Let's give this a background color. Mm. Uh, so the thing here is vertical centering can be done, right? Because you have this empty space. So basically that body is a block level, right? It's taking the entire, if you go and inspect, if you see the if you see body, it's going to be entire, right? So vertical centering can be done because it's by default taking the entire skin. However, if you have uh, so there is no height, right? I mean, if I remove that height parameter, then this thing is going to go on the top. There's no way to center, right? Like, because the height is not known, there's no vertical span. Yeah, so because we don't know how height tall the container is, right? That is going to give them be night. Now let's add it a background color. This has to be a lighter shade of white. If you add a, yeah, let's add in lighter shade of white. Okay, let's add a background color probably over here. So let's say this is this color primary, and then this is going to be some values, right? So let's also basically this is, instead of having it there, so now first is that need to work on that alpha thing, right? So let's have, and now let's not do this. Yeah, let's set it on, it's blackish something. No, this is something new. Okay, we don't want, so okay, let this, we have a background color, right? So just to be color bg, and then in that we need to add this. Let's come here, let's add in a background color and say oh, this has to be where, and by default it should come. So if it's where, then the hyphen, this is background. Now if you check, let's refresh that, let's get rid of console. So this has gotten some sort of color, right? uh Now, so we need that box, right? So let's, so this is main, I guess. So it's the container as well, but then the container is holding, so let's, again this is main. Also the, yeah, we need a children. Then remember, the only thing I have put this div is so that inside elements can be, so this, if I make this flex, right, then all can be, so this is already the outer container, right? Let's go in main, let's give main some color or something. Or we need to, should I put it on container or should I put it on, it doesn't matter though, because that main is itself occupying that container, right? So let's have in the container, let's say, and then let's have the color to, yeah, this is the darker one. Oh, this is, yeah, it's not, yeah, so you can see there is a distinctive white color that has come to this, and then the borders are also edged, right? let's have let's have the border being set up. So there is border, so you do a border, and then let's give it some value. uh So right now the elements aren't, there is no inside spacing, right? Let's give an inside spacing on all the ends. So let's add in padding. Uh, let's add a padding here. And let's say, let's make it a little bit. So let's, yeah, so you see now padding has come. Now let's work on the inside thing. So if you go on the inside thing, uh, I can flex the container, I guess, to column and then center it vertically. So let's do display flex and do just if flexed. Remember by default it's rows flexed. So let's make it column and then do justify content center. Let's only make it for the timing. Let's make it vertically center. So if I go back in here, okay, this is still fair enough. Uh, let's give this box a height and a width, because let's give it a width and let's say this is 35 width. So now if you see, yeah, it's a width has come. Within this we need to work on the h1. The h1 is too large, so let's work on sizes of the font. Let's go, let's say h1, let's say give it a font size and it's too dark, so let's say 600. Let's add in the font weight as well. But then the remaining, the send wire, those are also very heavy. I guess we'll have to work on that. The paragraphs. So min and max width is that is, I guess, wait. There's something thing we need to work here with. Let's have the pen and paper thing up. So right now this is how it's looking, right? So So this is flex, right? So it can shrink. So till how much? So let's clamp a minimum width. So right now we are saying this is only also there is one thing, right? Whenever you have uh, so I have view width, right? So this is calculate based on the screen, right? So if it's if it's a if it's a mobile screen, then this is going to be 360. How much? 360 pixels into 35%, right? So this is, yeah, you can calculate this as 0.35. So it's going to be 126 pixels, and on 4K this is going to be 260 into, so this is on device capability. This is going to be so this is too large, this is too small. So we will this based on device screen. To make it more efficient, you add a min and a max width. So min width, min width is, yeah, let's add a min width now. So if you say min width, it's going to be, and max width, okay. Now, so what if the content spans out? Oh, not here. I added it has to be inside the content, inside the container. And so overflow is hidden. What if the content is going out of the container? There is no uh, there is no position where my content is going out. These elements are closely placed, right? If I go here in my, yeah, so there is a wait, but then this is flexed, right? Right, let me inspect. Let's go to the form. No, form, no, container. Let's go on compute it. So if I add a margin here, so from oh, so the thing is, it's not exactly centered. It's little bit downish. And if I close this, so this is okay. This is exact centering, right? So I need to go a little bit down so that no, which direction? Because I need it from here, right? So this is inline. Is this inline is how you write the text, I guess. Inline text is inline is left to right, I feel. Yeah, so inline is going to be left to right. Yeah, there is this has a this is squeezed off from here. This is exact center right now. Let's add in a margin. Let's say margin inline, right? Inline, and then let's make it auto. So if you go back over here, uh, has it added any margins? Is what I'm. Mm, did I save it? It doesn't add any effect though. Let's give it a shadow. Okay. So for shadow as well, there is a color, right? So let's say hyphen color hyphen box shadow. Let's say this is, let's give it a blackish color. So if you come back to the container and then let's add this. Okay, let's work on the drop down list. So we need a drop down list, right? Oh, this is that native. First is we need to, okay, so what we need to build now? Okay, let's go back. So we need this list popping up. Let's say so we need this. Oh, plus here there is a, we forgot this copy bar. This copy bar also has to be there, remember? Now should I load the it's not a good option to load everything, to load the JS before the DOM rendering has started, right? Because for the event listeners to work, the DOM tree has to be built, right? Only then I can. So what I can do is, because those event listeners, yeah, why? No, I need this dynamic list has to be made first. Yeah, it's better to have that script tag at the end so that all the content is passed. uh, we need to link it to our file, right? Send to script tag, and then so instead of writing inside, you do src, and let's go to script.js. So right now it's, yeah, it won't, not found. Oh, this is nice. So if you just click on this, oh, it was showing an option, right? So let's do script. Let's have the JS file as well. So right now if you go, then it might take over there. It's scri. Yeah, I have the script tag. Let's close it and launch it again. It's a terminal open. If I go to index.html, why isn't not giving me any no definition found? Because already I have the script inside the same. You can defer it till the body is loaded, so we don't want that. It's already there, but wait. Yeah, it's at the correct hierarchy as well. Because here, if you go to definition, then it should open you to styles. Or should I say this? I don't know. It's not. Anyways, so yeah, this is the JS file that has been linked. Let's say this. Now we need to. Oh, first let's add this copy. Yeah, we didn't add the copy thing. The moment you click on that copy, there should be something happening, I guess. It should take in that. So let's make this inline. Okay, this is, let's have a inline. Let's make an inline. Let's have a inline tag as well. So let's say copy and make this class as copy as well. We need to be make it blurred, right? If I go back, refresh it. Did I live start so? Oh yeah, we closed the server, right? It's the same port, I believe. 5500 refresh. On the path is, There is this B which is coming. Where is this B? Oh yeah. So you have send, install. The font style has to be a little bit different. Let's add the font style. I guess it will be Poppins or something because it's rounded, right? Rounded is generally that Poppins. And uh, yeah, so let's add it to the body itself so that it's by default imported. And then if I want to change it somewhere, I can. Does it become rounded now? Yeah, it's become little bit rigid, and curvatures have come. That's good. This why is it not? So this is inside the div, right? Why is it not on the same line though? Because this has been made span, right? Span is inline. If I come to body, I've made it inline, right? If it's in the div, this is div link, right? Just ending here. You have a div. Are all the divs matched, right? I hope so. Because if it's a span, it shouldn't come in one line. It's not spanning down to a single line. Mm. So span is a block unit. Oh, let's check what's happening on that. If I come to link, Oh, I guess it's narrating on the day because there is. There is no flex. Yeah, the parent div is displayed flex. To specifically then target it. Yeah, it's overriding the layout. I have put a flex on this, right? No, 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 no. Oh yeah, one reason could be they are too wide. I feel that could be a reason. Hold on, there's something. Oh, yeah, this shouldn't be in a. These are already column flexed, right? Oh, the link and ah, because in my okay, yeah, I get what's happening. Yeah, it was correct. It's there is no link here, right? It's only edge. So if I send www dot some link, then it makes sense. So right now that link and this would be if I refresh this. Let's save this thing first. And this has to be a link as well, right? For that to come. The moment you click on that, it will take you to that page, I think. Yeah, so this and this are both. You cannot get, I guess cross browser is what it's talking. That's okay. Let's style this thing then. The only thing we need to do is first is, uh, and even these are quite, there's a huge gap between them as well, if you see. What is it white? Or the mouse took over? There is a huge space as well. Okay, we'll see that later on. First, just let's add the color of both span and copy. So this is span, and then inside that you have a copy tag, right? So when you click on that, it should go to a pointer because that copy thing, right? And then again there you have to give it a color, and there is where the accent color is going to come. This is that accent color that has come inside here. This is the link. We have to work on the link as well, I guess. Yeah, let's make it. It's a div, right? So let's flex it column and let's give it a space, I guess. And then let's add a justify content. So that it's taking almost the entire container width, and while it is centering along the X. Oh, it's gone far apart. And oh, we need to work on this link, right? It has to be blackish something. Plus it has to be a little bit down, so we need a margin as well. Or let's blur it. So like let's make it more opaque. So if you want to make it opacity, then that's from top it has to go down, right? So let's say this is now again this is the X Y. So we need to move it down, right? Let's go to that main. So there is no margin coming in. If you go on link, let's end it here, and we'll continue in the next one, I guess. Or isn't the so if did flex out, are they not aligned x-axis wise? If that's the reason, then why? Oh, I guess what's happening is we are adding at the wrong place. Let's get rid of this. Oh no, it's command. Yeah, let's add it over here. This should be the. So right now, so it has. Oh, where is the margin coming though? But why am I adding a negative? Oh, it's not 6. Oh, I added too much. Let's see the actual position first. Where is it? Link is here. If I say 0.4, I hope there is a dot coming in there. Yeah, don't enter it. Just this is. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There has to be some margin inline, right? That is. Right. If I come here, or if let's have a. This is my negative x, right? If I just add it over here, does it move anything? No. Oh, I guess I'm doing the wrong thing. And this is why, right? This is negative y. So there is definitely some gap here. Okay, let's have this rule. That rule is not working. There's a crink mark that I get. I don't know why I'm getting that crink. Oh, is this not perfectly aligned? Because if when I right now it's all good. I feel when I reduce the size of the submit button, or first of all it is sent. Means I'm not able to add why we need a margin right now. Maybe later on there is when we maybe there might be a need later. So I guess yeah, that is all for this first part. I'll see you guys in another part. We'll be adding the event listener for the drop down and we'll go on from there. I guess yeah, that is all for this session. Hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till that time, please subscribe to my channel and yeah, bye.